It's always fun to stomp around for a little bit. So, before the last piece, there are lots of thank yous that I'd like to go through before we sort of close things out tonight. First and foremost, students on stage, can you please thank everybody in the audience for being here? This is not possible without your support, and we're so grateful that you're here tonight and you've supported them all week. I'll just ask an honest question. How many of these students, and students you can raise your hand too, when you left day one, felt really good about things? Good, 2 people, this is good. How many people were totally overwhelmed? Okay, those of you in the audience, how many people heard about being overwhelmed? Yes, we also left feeling overwhelmed as a teaching staff. It's always such an interesting day when you first get to meet each other and you're reading through so much music and trying to figure out what is possible in the amount of time that we have. And there's always the hope and their fear by any teacher that when you start something like this and you put people together that have never been together before, that are nervous, that are a new experience, if they're going to come back for day 2, which we all would really hope they do. And everyone came back for day 2, which was amazing. And we talked at the end of day 1 because it was very obvious that we were overwhelmed. You know, it's drinking through a fire hose at that point, and you're looking at music that they've never read ever in their life. They're sight reading it for the first time. Many of them are seeing notes they've never seen and never read on the page. Many of them have never played more than 1 page of music, like we mentioned earlier. They don't know us, we don't know them, but luckily, the thing that is amazing about this is that we all have the same thing in front of us, and we all have the same goal of what we want to do, and we know what is possible when we get a chance to talk to each other and sit down. And the conversation that we had at the end of the first day was, this is really hard. What we do is really hard. But I promise you, at the end of day 5, it will not be that difficult, and you're going to feel really good about what you do if you decide to keep with it and decide to keep going, which they did. Every single rehearsal, every single day, they have committed to getting better and trying new things and asking questions. They have unbelievable work ethic. It has been a remarkable week with such an incredible group of students. So could you please give them one more round of applause? When we started this 10 years ago, we didn't know where it was going to go, and we hoped it would keep going, and we're so glad that it has. And the thing that makes it really special is that we're all people that are from here in some capacity. And I mentioned this last year when I was here too, and I mentioned it to the students. When I was here, I was fortunate to have Tom Doherty as my mentor teacher, who is the one hosting this beautiful space tonight. I learned so much from Tom and so many other colleagues in the area. And this very special thing tonight is all of those people that I had a chance to work with many moons ago and have since come in and out of the school district remain in touch with this camp. Whether they're new or whether they're returning, they are people that want to be involved in this community and invest in this community. They're all local teachers that you've seen sort of on the program, and they're in the schools right now as band directors. They have relationships with your students that they have connected with throughout the week and help them progress. And we're so grateful that we get a chance to work together. It's by far one of my favorite parts of the year, just to come back to one of the places that I called home for a short period of time. So if you are somebody who has been teaching all these students as a coach, a clinician, repairing instruments, finding music, finding children, could you stand and just be recognized for all of your work this week too? They are exceptional teachers, exceptional humans, and it's so great to be a part of this little family that continues to grow and change every year. But they love this community, as do I, and we're so grateful to be a part of this. I'm pausing so I don't get emotional. I always get emotional during the speech. So it's great to be home. It's great to see all of you, and thank you for supporting this camp. Thank you for supporting music education, like Mr. Doherty talked about before. If we could also thank the Jensen Beach High School administration for letting us be here for this camp. We've had such a great time, and we hope that you'll spread the word about this camp and come back next year if you're able to and invite more people. We love seeing this thing grow and change, and we're excited to make more music and make more memories with these incredible students. The last piece tonight is the last ride of the Pony Express, which for this camp will truly be the last ride of the Pony Express. We have played this piece many times. It's become a quick favorite for them. The Pony Express obviously is referring to one of the mail systems that connected California and the Midwest in the 1860s. In the 1860s, a person working for the Pony Express, which involved real ponies, students, made $100 a month, and I did the conversion earlier. That is $3,777.69 in today's current market. So it's all about mail and transit. You're going to hear two different styles of playing here. We hope you enjoyed this last piece, Last Ride of the Pony Express. Thank you so much for being here. We're so grateful again that you're part of this experience. We're going to ask, like we do with all bands, and this is just part of being a band kid, that they help clear the stage and rack chairs and stands. After that, they're yours again, back into the wild. Hopefully we see them again soon, but thank you again so much. Have a great night. We appreciate all your support.